Hello everyone, welcome back to Jent Watches. Today I'm going to be watching more One Piece. I'm very excited. I'm watching this actually the day after I recorded the previous One Piece episodes, which were 5 and 6. Yeah, 5 and 6. And so, I mean, hopefully that should tell you that I am, this video is not going out on Patreon for like 3 days, and it's probably on YouTube for like 6 or 7 days. But I'm still watching it now because I actually have the desire to watch it right now, and also I have the time, and so it fits into my schedule nicely. And also I was like, man, I feel like watching One Piece, so I'm gonna watch One Piece, and I'm excited to do it. What that means is, like, episode 4 still hasn't come out on YouTube yet, so any comments from episode 4 to episode 6, I have not read any of those comments. So if you guys said anything pertinent in those episodes, sorry, not in my brain. So anyway, last time on the last episode, we were at this town where Captain Buggy was, Buggy the Immortal. He has some sort of chop ability where, like, I think in the episode I was like, oh, it's telekinesis, but then later in the episode when I saw someone being choked, it was like his hand was there, and also his hands were like floating and stuff. So I think it's not telekinesis, I just maybe didn't see the hand. I haven't gone back and rewatched it at all yet, but I was thinking about this at the end of the episode. Like, I don't know if I missed the fact that maybe his hand was under the neck and I just didn't see it. So yeah, it seems like he can, like, you know, send his body parts off, and so it's the chop power, because you could chop off his arm and send it flying and whatever, he'd be fine. And also that's why he'd be Buggy the Immortal, because people try to cut him up and it doesn't work. Curious as to see if chopping is the only thing is he just immune to slashing damage in D&D terms, but maybe bludgeoning damage would work against him, or fire damage or whatever. I think he did tank a cannonball blast, but I think also possibly his men also tanked that cannonball blast, so who knows. Anyway, yeah, so it looks like we're gonna face off against Buggy this episode. I imagine it's gonna be this episode against Buggy, and next episode's the start of a new thing with Nami now on the crew. That's what I'm guessing. Hopefully we're gonna fit both those episodes into this video, so 7 and 8 should be in this video. You'll know if it is or not because it'll be the title of the bloody video. I don't know if it is because I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm pretty sure that this video should be episodes 7 and 8. I'm still trying to do 2 episodes of video if I get time. Obviously, as I said, I might bring it down to 1 episode if I don't have time to do 2 episodes, or if certain reasons why, or I might bring it up to 3 or 4, well, you know, whatever. I don't know. I'm not planning this stuff out too much in advance. I'm just gonna feel it out, see how I go. So I'm not actually yelling at you. I'm doing comedic yelling at you, where I'm not actually offended by any critiques you may have of the formats that I'm using, or my perceived critiques of your whatever. Let's just get into episode 7 of One Piece. If you enjoy this stuff and you want to watch the next probably 2 episodes right now on Patreon, you can by going to my Patreon in the description below. You can watch the full-length reaction to those and every episode of One Piece that I've done so far, as well as so much other stuff on this channel. Early access to Death Note reactions, full length. You got an Oshi no Ko thoughts and review video exclusive to Patreon. There's a bunch of stuff on there, and full length to all of my videos, so it is definitely worth going over there and checking it out. You know, if you're like me, what I like to do is when there's like a new OP of a show or whatever, or, you know, anything like that, I like to go and get full length of people so I can, like, watch the OP with them, because it's like a nice little, like, jam session, and I jam out to the OPs. But, you know, up to you, whatever you want to do, but please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into episode 7 of One Piece. We are on the cruise! We are! Okay, bit of a recap. That's alright. You know, just take the recap to stretch and... Oh, no, I don't need to hear this. No, no. Okay, here we go. Can he bring it back? I assumed so. There we go. It's like Master Hand. The map and the treasure? Which treasure? Buggy's treasure or the Grand Line treasure? I think you mean Buggy's treasure. Oh! Okay. Oh! Stop him from getting himself killed. Yeah. It's like Killua knocking out Gon in Hunter x Hunter. Uh-oh, here we go. No, I mean, if you want to make him really mad, that's the way to do it. Baka baka! Reflect it. There it is! I've seen that in one of the OPs. Oh. Nice. Too bad it didn't hit Captain Buggy directly in the gut. He's like, what? I shouted it out. How do you not know it? That's pretty cool that he can like hold them out and also have his arms crossed. Bit too late. Wow, this guy's got a cool design. Cabaji. Was Cabaji in the previous episodes? I didn't notice him if he was. Oh, poor guy. Well, not poor guy. He tried to kill the dog. Okay, maybe this episode's going to be about fighting Cabaji. Next episode might be Buggy. Whoa, he's got a unicycle? Nice. Wow, good balance. Arsonist, whoa! Breathes fire? Kicking him in the wound, I knew he would do that. Oh. Nice. Oh no! Oh! Oh, that's gotta be so painful. That's what I was wondering. Does he just trust Zoro can do it? And Zoro wouldn't want him to step in, maybe? Possibly? Oh! Whoa. Oh, yeah, Zoro, come on. Come on, you can destroy Skrillex. Light injuries? It's just a flesh wound? Beyblade time, baby. Nice. I wonder if Nami's good at all at one-on-one fights. I don't think we've seen her in like proper one-on-one fights. We've just seen her be sneaky, you know? Oh my gosh, this is like the guy from Hunter x Hunter. Whoa! It's actually a lot like the guy from Hunter x Hunter with the one wheel and the... I wonder if Togashi was inspired by this episode of One Piece. I thought she would, she was gonna lockpick, but nope, she just used some piece of wood. Whoa! 2v1? Nice. Yeah, good, good, good. Yeah! He knows Zoro wants this 1v1 fight. That's all he wants. That's good stuff. Ignore the dog barking if you can hear it. Okay, can she fight? Is he drunk? Oh no. Oh! Did she even need to do the whole sexy girl routine? I'm sure she probably could have hit him without the distraction. Is it the real one? Nice. Oh! Oh! Damn! Oh! Well, he got his one-on-one. Yeah. It's nice that Luffy just knew, like, he wants this one-on-one, so I'll just let him have it. Even if he's maybe gonna die. You feel responsibility? I agree. Memories of him? Of Shanks? Yeah. You know Shanks? You don't need this many bloody swords. Everyone in the show thinks more swords means better fighting. Oh my gosh. Okay, actually maybe for this technique more swords would be good. Whoa. Ooh. You know what? He reminds me of the girl in Class 1B at in MHA who can lizard tail or whatever her quirk is. Ooh. Oh. I doubt it, but is the scratch on Shanks' face from this dude? Oh no! Oh, now we're gonna see Luffy angry, fighting angry. Oh my god! Oh no. That's low. You don't do that to his hat. Bro, this is episode 7. You can't kill the hat. The hat's basically a main character. Man, you need to protect that hat like it's a part of your crew. Oh my god, what if he just tears it apart? By my side? Oh. Oh, just going for the body anyway. Okay, alright. Whew. Alright, we got a... This is now a more interesting villain to me now because he has that connection with Shanks and because he's done something that we clearly hate him for now, which is the destroying of the hat. I like that as a thing because it's like if he loses the hat, like realistically, it's like it's not a big deal. It's not like losing a person, but it's we know how important it is to Luffy, and we know that Luffy's already made Shanks lose something. You know, like he already lost his arm because of Luffy. And then even after all that, Shanks still trusted him to keep the hat safe. And so now, I mean, this is something that, you know, he can't keep making Shanks lose stuff. You know, that he'll feel too guilty about that. Of course, you know, being a pirate and wearing a flimsy straw hat all the time, like, there's got to be times where it is going to get destroyed or hurt or whatever. Like, that's just, I'm sure Shanks knows that and expects that. But at the same time, Luffy, I mean, he feels a responsibility to it, and that's all that's important is what he feels about it. So, yeah. Now I want him to destroy Buggy, and I hope that next episode we're really gonna see him just like absolutely wallop him. So, we had Cabaji in this episode who just sort of came out of nowhere. It seems like I don't think, like, maybe he was just like part of the crew in the first couple episodes that Buggy was in, and I just didn't notice him. But like, he seemed like he had a pretty like unique design, where it was like very clear that this guy was more important than the other guys as soon as he appeared. And so I feel like I would have noticed him in previous episodes. And it's kind of funny when, like, you know, it's not a cop-out or anything. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, like, kind of funny when a character just comes out of nowhere like that, where it feels like the author's like, oh, hang on, I want to give Zoro, like, a good fight here. And there's no one really left for him to fight. And so this, like, guy comes out and he's like, hey, I'm gonna do this for you, Buggy, and then he goes and fights. But no, it was a good character and it was a good fight. The one-on-one fight, I like that. Like, Nami was like, Luffy, what are you doing? You're just standing there watching it, and Luffy didn't even say anything. But we knew, as the audience watching it, it was like, no, Zoro. We know Zoro at this point. He wants to do this fight alone. He just wants to fight this person one-on-one and prove that he can do this even with his injuries. And he did. He crushed him. It was great. Really good. And yeah, I'm interested to see if, like, I'm assuming as the series goes on, Nami is going to eventually, like, actually be in some fights. I mean, she is not like one of the main fighters, it seems like, and she's a navigator. But and I mean, it seems like her main skill is being sneaky and distraction. Possibly unnecessary distraction. I mean, I get it. It's like, if someone is distracted by your boobs, then it's going to be easy. They're not going to see you, like, getting your weapon ready and smacking them over the head or whatever. But also, he was drunk. I reckon you could have done that without, without, like, you know, teasing him with your body. But, you know, hey, it's your body, your choice. Not my place to say what you do with it. But yeah, I think that was great. That was a great episode. We're gonna move on to episode 8 now, and hopefully, possibly see the conclusion to this battle. This is not Shanks, Buggy vs Luffy part 2, I guess. Here we go. Let's get into it. I like how it goes at Onigiri, his Zoro's move. Is that supposed to be a pun, like Oni, like demon Onigiri? Is that what he's doing? Don't look! Stop looking! I need to look upward. To God. He won't tell me spoilers. Oh, did he? Like a true pirate. Pirates love stealing and hate getting their stolen stuff stolen. Ooh, look at this guy. He's cool. They get along on like a weird base level. Oh, is this how he found the Grand Line map? Oh wait, no. No. This isn't how he found the Grand Line map, because the Grand Line map he stole from, what's it called? This is just a different treasure map. He doesn't want to be. He wants his own ship. That's fair. Also, it's every devil's fruit makes you lose the ability to swim. I thought it was just the rubber one. Oh my god. Just like that. So he was faking it? Oh. Oh, I see. What? Is he just gonna hide it in there, or is he actually gonna eat it? We know he eats it eventually. That he ate it. From Shanks's pure annoyingness. Oh no, he can't swim. That's right. Oh, is Shanks gonna save him? Aww. Shanks saved him? So he's just a good guy and you're a piece of shit. Yeah, so you didn't want to eat the fruit, you just wanted to sell it. Oh no! Does he still feel on his regular body? Punched in the nuts, maybe? That's all he left behind. He did! Oh my god, kicked! Oh my god. I mean, you leave behind your biggest weak spot. Oh god. Yeah, it's a Nami one now. Good. I was waiting for that. Oh my god. Yeah, but where do you get the treasure, bro? Careful, you could be kicked in the balls again. Oh, except if he does that, you don't even know where his balls are anymore. Oh, okay, this is your solution? I mean, I guess it works. All you need is, wow, all you need is one body part, if he feels it all. Use his foot to block it. Oh, he doesn't have his foot anymore, I don't think. Oh! Yeah, it definitely looks like Nami's not a fighter, a traditional fighter. Oh. Oh. That's all he's got left. It's like a little Chucky doll. Nice. Bazooka. Oh, into the water? If he goes into the water, he's dead. He's surely gonna go to the water that way. Oh, the hat. So beaten up. Oh. Oh. Wasn't that her goal? Aww. But? Yeah. Oh no, she needed 100 million berries. And that's 10 million. So, a tenth of the way there. Are they gonna be chased out of this town as well? Luffy's gonna be like, I did that. It's not gonna be an accident. Yep, there we go. Zoro loves it. Yep, okay, chased out of another town. Are they gonna be chased out of literally every town they come across in 1,000 episodes? It's like a GPS when it like disconnects just before it needs to turn. He's gonna defend you? Aww. Man, it does not sound like a dog, I'll tell you that. Just sounds like a person screaming. Could they take Buggy's ship? Come on, Zoro will beat you up again. Oh, no, he won't, because he's knocked out. Yeah, they hit me, not you guys. Oh, that's sweet. Is he gonna make it in time? Second town in a row that they're driven out, but with respect. The treasure? He left it behind? So that they could rebuild the town? Yeah. Aw, that's nice. Aww. That's awesome. And I'm glad she has, because I love her. Okay, little tiny tease there. Okay, that was a nice conclusion to that little arc there that we were dealing with, the little buggy thing. I liked it. I liked the conclusion. I liked the backstory that they gave us on Buggy and Shanks, because I mean, I don't care about Buggy, but it was good to learn more about Shanks and to, you know, learn the type of guy he is, like how he interacted with other people other than Luffy. So I thought originally that the Devil's Fruit, like you won't be able to swim thing, I thought Shanks was just saying like, oh, if you do this, you'll turn to rubber, and that will mean you can't swim, which doesn't make sense, I guess, because rubber does float, right? Like tires float. So like it didn't really make sense, but it just in my mind, I was like, oh, he's rubber, so then he won't be able to swim. So I thought each Devil's Fruit would have like a unique weakness to it. But it seems like what the case is, what they said, is that the ocean is mad at you for having a Devil's Fruit because it's like the power of the devil. So the devil, I mean the ocean just doesn't let you swim in it, which is very interesting. I mean that's what they said. That could just be a theory. There could actually be a different reason why you're not able to swim. It is interesting that the main character has had something that's called the Devil's Fruit, you know, like the show doesn't claim a heavy morality to it. I mean, it's just everything is like code of conduct rather than right and wrong. It feels like this is, you know, they're talking about stealing and who actually owns stuff, and like, you know, Buggy's like, what, you stole from me? Like, you can't just steal from me and then claim it's yours. But like the irony obviously being that Buggy would have stolen that from other people over time. You know, he may have found a lot of it, but like I definitely don't believe that Buggy would have acquired all of that wealth legitimately. So one way or another, it was probably stolen from people. And so what Nami's doing is taking treasure and being like, hey, look, if you're allowed to steal stuff and claim it as yours, I'm allowed to steal from pirates and claim it as mine. So this is my treasure, sorry. And it's interesting that like this is a world full of pirates. Like there are so many pirates in this world. You'd think that it would be like kind of well known that it's like, well, pirates steal, and so like we're gonna steal from other pirates. So like it's just sort of accepted that it's like, well, if you can manage to steal from me, like I can't be too mad about it. I would just have to steal it back, you know, but who knows. Yeah, so Shanks ended up saving Buggy, and Buggy still thinks he's like the worst human being in existence, because I mean Shanks was inadvertently behind him losing that luxury of a life that he had planned out for himself. And also, you know, it's probably not very manly to be saved from drowning. Like Shanks treated him with respect a lot of the time, you know? It seemed like the entire time he was like, in fact, did he even like make fun of him? Like, you know, the thing that he hates the most is being made fun of for his nose, right? And I don't remember in that flashback Shanks ever mentioning his nose. Like, I wonder if he was like truly nice and respectful to him the entire time and knew that like the nose is off limits, so he never went that far and stuff. Like, yeah, I wonder how that whole thing would have been. Wow. The dude legitimately left, like, the top half of his body, took off, and went after Nami, leaving his balls behind just in front of Luffy. Just like, hey, here's something to kick if you want to, you know? Like, maybe just, like, no one's ever thought to do that before. And I guess, like, instinctually, as a human, like, you're going after the part that's chasing you. You're not going after, like, the leftover bits. But Luffy was like, I got nothing else to do. There's something to kick here. I'm going to kick it. That is the second time in this show that someone has been kicked in the nuts. The second time. Nami did it in, like, the first episode. And then now this happened. Like, entire animes go by with no one getting hit in the nuts, you know? Like, that's like off limits. Every time I watch it, I'm like, oh my god. Like, it's just accepted that we generally don't do that even with our worst enemies. But I mean, hey, had to do it in this case, I guess. And yeah, again, they've been chased out of a town by the people in the town, except this last time it was the Navy chasing them out of the town and the citizens wanted them to stay. This time it was the citizens chasing them out of the town. But again, the second time they've chased out, but with the respect of the people inside. Like, the first town, they were saluted as they left, and this town, he was crying and saying thank you, essentially, while also being frustrated because because Luffy took away his moment of bravery. So yeah, I'm sure it's very mixed feelings. It's like, yes, you saved my life, so I'm forever grateful to you. At the same time, I didn't ask you to save my life, so I'm angry at you, you know? And that's a fair reaction to have. But overall, good episode and good episodes. Both the episodes in this video, very good. I enjoyed them a lot. And I'm liking, I mean, I love Nami, so I'm liking where they're going with it. And yeah, she's, you know, I guess I am very used to the first female character they come across being like the voice of reason. She's not the voice of reason. In fact, Luffy is kind of the voice of reason, funnily enough. Even though he is super, you know, spacey and straightforward and kind of dumb. He also, you know, he has morals and he will not change them for anything. So he's like, yeah, their town was destroyed, so I'm leaving treasure behind. I don't care what you say. I'm doing it. And he's like, oh, I'm not gonna tell people that I'm not pirates. I'm not gonna lie to people. We're pirates. I wasn't the one to destroy the town, but we're pirates, and you know, we're just gonna run because you're not gonna listen to any excuses I have to make. So I'm not gonna bother standing around explaining myself or fighting you all off. We're just gonna run, you know. He's got his own way of doing things, and he won't change that for anyone. He won't let other people convince him otherwise. So that makes him kind of the voice of reason in the group, when Nami is actually just selfish. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that she's just in it for herself, you know? But yeah, interesting. Great. Okay, great episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please, I have a Patreon account, and if you want to watch the next 2 episodes right now, go to my Patreon account. I'm saying 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure it'll be 2 episodes, but regardless, at least the next episode, go to my Patreon account right now, watch a full-length reaction to it, as well as a bunch of other shows and my Oshi no Ko review and discussion video and a bunch of other stuff, and it's all on there on Patreon just for 1 tier, so go and check it out. Also, like, comment, and subscribe please to the channel. It really helps the channel grow if you do all that sort of stuff. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.